children. In today's class, we are going to continue doing the same exercise 5.3. In the previous classes, we did the sums from in finding the common factors, right? So here we are going to do one sum for recapitulation. Okay. So here find the common factors of the following pairs of numbers. So see sum 48 and 72. So what will we do first? We will first find the common factors of 48, right? So if we have to find the common factors of 48, we will start from which table? Yeah, we will start from one table. Yes. So one table 48 comes how many times? 48 times. Yes. So 148s are 48. In two table, how many times does it come? So for that you can divide and check. Okay, so you have to divide. If you don't know how many times it comes, you can divide 48 divided by 2. If you divide, you will get what? So 2 2s are 4, 0, then you will get a 8, and then here you get a 4, 4 2s are 8, and then a 0. Yeah, so 24 times. So in two table it comes 24 times. And then check for three tables the same way. You have to divide and check. Okay, so divide 48 divided by 3. So if you do it, it comes 1 times 3, because 4 doesn't come, you have to go for a lesser number. 4 minus 3 is 1, and then you bring down 8. Now you have 18. So 18 comes how many times? 6 3s are 18. So you get a remainder 0. So if the remainder is 0, then it comes in that particular table. So 16 3s are 18. Sorry, 48. 16 3s are 48. So 3 16s are 48. Now check in fourth table the same way. So if you check in fourth table, how many times does it come? It comes 12 times. Very good. So it comes 12 times. 5 table it doesn't come. Okay. It comes in 6 table. So 6 table it comes 48 times. 8 times. 6 8s are 48. 7 table it doesn't come, and it comes in 8 tables. Okay. So 8 tables it is repeated, so we shall stop now. Okay. Now what we have to write the factors, no? So what are all the factors? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12, 16, 24, 48. So these are the factors, no? Now we found the factors of 48. Now we have to find the factors of 72. So start using the same way. 72 it comes in one table 72 times. So 172s are 72. 72 in two table. Divide and check. You have to divide 72 divided by 2. So in 2 table 7 doesn't come. So 3 2s are 6. Now you subtract, you get a 1. And then you will bring down 2. So it comes 6 times. 6 2s are 12. And then you get a 0. Okay, so 36 times. In 2 tables, say it comes 36 times. 2 36 are 72. Same way, divide using 3. It comes, whether it comes in 3 tables. Yeah, it will come in 3 table. And how many times will it come? It comes 24 times. You have to divide and check. Okay. It also comes in 4th table too. Divide 72 divided by 4. So how many times it comes? 18 times. 5th table it doesn't come because it doesn't end with a 0 or 5. 6th table also it comes 12 times. 6 12s are 72. Each time you can divide and check, children. Okay, next 7th table it doesn't come. Because why it doesn't come? You can think, right? 10 7s are 70, 11 7s are 77. In between 72 comes. So it doesn't come in 7 table. Does it come in 8 tables? Yeah, 8 9s are 72. And next 9 table 9 is repeated. So we shall stop. Okay. Now let us write the factors of 72. So here 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 9, 12, 18, 24, 36, 72. So these are the factors of 72. Here we are going to find the common factors. So which are the common factors? The common factors are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12, 24. That's it, right? So these are the common factors. Okay. So this is so easy, no children, because you know how to find the factors. You find the factors of the two given numbers, and then you just circle the common factors of the both, and then you write that as the answer. Okay, there is no difficulty in it. Okay, so let us move to the next topic. So if you see the next topic, it is about prime numbers and composite numbers. Actually, regarding prime numbers, we have already seen in the factor tree itself, right? As I said, we shouldn't use 1 in a factor tree. So what we did, we stopped with the numbers which is a multiple of which is a multiple of 1 and the number itself, right? So it comes in one table and three. If you take 3, it comes in one table and 3 table alone. So now if any number comes in one table and its own table, then it is called as a prime number. Okay, so listen to the definition. A number which have only two factors, 1 and the number itself, is called as the prime number. Okay, so you can also tell me few examples for it. Okay, we can tell few examples. So if we take 2, only 1 2s are 2 is possible. So 2 is a prime number. 3, 1 3s are 3 is only possible. So 3 is also a prime number. If we take 4, I can do 1 4s are 4, 2 2s are 4. So 4 is not a prime number. Next 5. 5 is 1 5s are 5. So 5 is a prime number. Okay, so now see the definition. The numbers which have only two factors. So see here, these numbers all have only two factors, right? And for each number, one is the common factor, and the another number is the number itself. So the numbers which have only two factors, one and the number itself, is called as the prime numbers. Okay. So now itself I have given you few examples for prime numbers 2, 3, 5. Like that you find the remaining prime numbers from 1 to 10. Okay, you can find the prime numbers from 1 to 10. Okay, next is composite numbers. So if prime numbers have only two factors, the remaining numbers will be all called as composite numbers. Okay, all the numbers with more than two factors are called as composite numbers. There we said 4 is not a prime number, right? Then 4 becomes a composite number. Okay, here in this there is only one number exception, which is 1. Okay, 1 doesn't come as a prime number nor as a composite number, because uh, the factors of 1 is 1 only. It doesn't have two factors, no? So it doesn't come under the definition of prime number and also a composite number. So you cannot call it a prime number and also a composite number. Okay, so we call it as neither prime nor composite. Now you look here, children. Circle the prime numbers and cross out the composite numbers. So here what they have given a list of numbers. We are going to find whether it is a prime number or a composite number. Okay, so let us do it starting from 13. Okay, so 13, first we will check. Okay, so 1 13s are 13. Other than that, is there any factors for 13? No, right? So 13 is a prime number. What about 15? 15 is 1 15s are 15, and then 3 5s are also 15. So 15 is a composite number. Okay, so let us cross it. Next, 20, 2 10s are 20, 1 2s are 20, 4 5s are 20. We have so many factors for it. So this is also not a prime number. Okay, it is a composite number. 23. 23. Have you seen 23 in any table? No, right? So it is only 1. 23s are 23. So that is a prime number. 31. 31 also 1. 31s are 31. It doesn't come in any other table. 35. 35 comes in 5 table, no, and 7 table. 7 5s are 35 also comes. Okay, so that is a composite number. 17. 17 is a prime number. 1 17s are 17. Only that is possible. Next, if we go to 99, we can easily say, no, other than 1 table and 99 table, it comes in 11 tables. Yeah, easily you can say it. 9 11s are 99. So it is a composite number. 47. 47 is a prime number. 147s are 47. Only that is possible. So you have to circle it. 72. 8 9s are 72 is possible. So it is not a prime. It is a composite number. 7 1 7s are 7. So that is a prime number. 81. 9 9s are 81. So that is a composite number. 19 is a prime number. 5 is a prime number. 29 is a prime number. 37 is also a prime number. 64 is a composite number. And 58 is an even number, so it is a composite number. All the even numbers except 2 are all composite numbers, children. Okay. See here. Let me show you. See, these numbers are all prime numbers. Okay. And the remaining numbers are all composite numbers. Okay. Now, list out the prime numbers between 1 and 20. Okay, you have to find the prime numbers from 1 to 20 and then write it. Okay, so consider this as a homework sum and you can do it by yourself. Okay. I've also given the solution, but still you can do it by yourself. Okay. Next, find the HCF of the following pairs of numbers. Our next topic is finding the HCF. HCF means highest common factor, children. Already we know how to find the factors of the given numbers. Also we know how to find the common factors of the given numbers. Now what are we going to do? We are going to find the highest common factors. Okay. So this is going to be the same kind of sum only. So here we have two pairs of numbers, right? 24 and 27. So first find the factors of 24 and then find the factors of 27. So 24, it comes in one table. 1 24s are 24, 2 12s are 24, 3 8s are 24, 4 6 are 24, 5 table it doesn't come, 6 table it comes but it is already there. So we shall stop. Tell me the factors. Factors are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12, 24. Yes, so these are the factors. Now, write the factors of 24. Next, 27. Factors of 27 is 1, 27s are 27 and then 3 9s are 27. Only 2 because 27 doesn't come in 2 tables. It is an odd number. So we are leaving 2. Then we are going for 3 table. In 3 table it comes 9 times. So 3 9s are 27. 4 table it doesn't come. 5 table it doesn't come. 6 table it doesn't come. 7 table, 8 table. Then 9 table only it comes. So we shall stop. Okay. So the factors are 1, 3, 9 and 27. Okay. Here first find the common factors. Which are the common factors? 1 and 3. Yes. So only 1 and 3 are common, right? Here you have 1 and then 3. Here you have 1 and then you have 3. So those are the common numbers. Now out of the common factors, which is the highest number, the biggest number? So that is the HCF, highest common factor. Okay, that is 3. That's it, children. This is easy, right? So how will we find the common factors? First we will find the factors of the two numbers, and then we will circle the common factors from the factors of the both numbers, and then we will write it. Now how will you find the highest common factor? You will find the from the common factors you will find the biggest number and you will write that as the answer. Very good. Now let us go to the next sum. 50 and 100, easy sum, no? So 50, first start 50. So 150s are 50. 50 is a even number, it ends in 0, so it comes in 2 table. Okay, in 2 table how many times it comes? You have to divide. If you divide 50 by 2, then you will get 25. 2 25s are 50. 3 table it doesn't come. 4 table it doesn't come. 5 table it comes. 10 5s are 50, right? So 5 10s are 50. 6 table, 7 table, 8 table, 9 table it doesn't come. 10 table it comes. 10 is already there. So let us write the factors. Factors are 1, 2, 5, 10, 25 and 50. Okay, next is 100. Find the factors of 100. 100 is 100s are 100, 250s are 100, then 4 table also it comes. All the numbers ending with 2 zeros comes in 4th table, children. This is a trick, okay? All numbers 100, 200, minimum it should have 2 zeros. If a number has minimum 2 zeros at the end, then it definitely comes in 4 table. Okay, 100, 200, 300, 400, 1000, 2000. At the end it has 2 zeros, right? So it will come in 4 table. So 4, you have to divide and check how many times. 4 25s are 100, 5 20s are 100, then it comes in 10 table. Yeah, so 10 10s are 100. Now write the factors. 10 is repeated, so we stopped, right? So write the factors. Now find the common factors. So which are the common factors? Circle them. 1, 2, 5, 10, 25 and 50. Yes, these are the common factors. Now out of the common factors, which is the biggest? The biggest number is 50. So HCF is 50. Very good. Let us can we go to the C sum? C is 55 and 11. See, even more easier sum, no? Because 55 and 11, mostly these numbers we haven't seen in any tables. So only few factors will come, I guess. Okay, so let us see. 55. So 55 it comes in one table. 155s are 55. Two table it doesn't come because 55 is an odd number. 3 table, divide and check. Okay, divide and check whether it comes in 3 table. If you divide, it won't come because it will leave a reminder. Let me show you. So 55 divided by 3. So 1 3s are 3. If you subtract, you get 2. Then you bring down a 5. Then 8 3s are 24. It leaves a reminder 1. If there is any reminder, then it doesn't come in that particular table. Okay. Now 3 table it doesn't come. 4 table also it won't come because 4 is a even number and 55 is an odd number. 5 table it comes. 5 11s are 55. 6 7 8 9 10, those tables it doesn't come. It comes in 11th table. So the factor 11 is already there. So the factors are 1 5 11 and 55. Okay, next find the factors of 11. 11 is a what number? 11 is a prime number, no? So it has only two factors. Easy, no? 1 and 11. 1 11s are 11. That's it, children. So the factors are 1 and 11. Here, which are the common factors? The common factors are also 1 and 11 only. Okay, so here which is the HCF, highest common factor is 11. Okay, so let us go to the next sum, children. Here 93 and 36. Okay, so find the factors of 93 first. 93, it comes in one table and 93 times. Okay, 93 is a odd number, so it doesn't come in two table. 93, it comes in three table. Divide and check. If you divide by 3, you will get 31. Okay, so 3 31s are 93. 4 table, 4 is a even number, so 93 won't come. 5 table, it ends, all the numbers will end in 0 and 5, so 93 will not come in 5 table. 6 table, no, it won't come because 6 is a even number. 7 table, no, it doesn't come. 8 table, 8 is a even number, so it won't come. 9 table, it won't come because 10 nines are 90, 11 nines are 99. In between 90, 93 will not come. Okay, and then 10th table, 11th table, it won't come. And then you can just check till 11 or 12 children. 12th table also it will not come. You are here, we cannot check till 31, right? So check till 11 or 12, that will be enough. Okay, so now write the factors. Okay, actually we have to check till 31, but there are no factors other than these four factors. There are no factors for 93. So let us write the factors for 93. 1, 3, 31 and 93. Okay, then find the factors of 36. 36 is 1, 36 is 36, 2 18s are 36, 3 12s are 36, 4 9s are 36, 5 table, 6 table, 7 table, 8 table, no, 6 table it comes, no, 6 6 are 36. It is repeated, so we have to stop. Yeah, so factors are 1 2 3 4 6 9 12 18 36. Yeah, we have already found the factors of 36 so many times. Okay, so we have written the factors of 36. Here the common factors are 1 and 3, no. Which are the common factors? 1 3. So these two are the common factors. Then the highest common factor, HCF, is 3. Yes? Yes, children. So this is also very easy topic. I guess you will easily understand it, and if you can, yeah, you'll be having some homework sums also. Okay. So do those sums. Practice the sums. Then only you will be able to do well in maths. Okay. So thank you. Bye bye. See you soon.